Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the beginning of a brand new playthrough. I am Count Ephraim, and with me is my esteemed guest commentator, known as...
Uh, can someone get Quincy Morris on the phone, please? Or his son? Or his grandson?
No, we do not play as vampire hunters in this game. We are the vampires. Welcome to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the 2004 PC game based on the Vampire the Masquerade tabletop RPG.
It was something I am, unlike the other games we played in the past, I am 100% blind to.
That is very good. The blind Bloodlines experience is a sight to behold. This is a cult classic RPG. See, back in 2004, it had a very unfortunate launch. It was just broken beyond measure, unfortunately. But players who tried to get as much of an experience out of the game as they could realized what they were going for was actually pretty nice. Look at this, by the way. Your cursor can make a little trail on the screen here. I always love that. So,
blood trail, you could say.
Instead of running the unpatched version of the game, we are going to be running with the unofficial plus patch, as it's called. It is a completely fan-made effort to fix up as much of the game as they could, restore cut content. It's a wonderful thing that they've done for this game. And the cultural impact of Bloodlines has been made very apparent because... in recent years, there was this web series, a actual play of the tabletop RPG. It's kind of like Critical Role. It's called Los Angeles by Night, and it serves as a direct sequel to this game. So that is also something worth checking out if you want more Vampire the Masquerade after we're through with this.
You're selling me on so much as it is.
Yeah. I say we get into this. How about you?
Yes, let's start this bloody trail that is definitely going to have blood in it.
Lots and lots of blood. Blood. The setting of Vampire the Masquerade is known as the World of Darkness, and they give you the option of doing the whole, personality test thing to determine your starting class, essentially. I never like doing these, but it does kind of make sense for Vampire the Masquerade, because vampires choose who they make into their kindred, as they are called.
Ooh.
So let's get straight into this. I actually replayed the game before doing a recording of this because I wanted to refresh my memory. So let's get started. Vampire the Masquerade was notable back in the day because I believe it introduced the idea of vampire clans. So instead of character classes, you had clans, and they all have different variations of vampire powers. There are 13 clans in Vampire the Masquerade, but it only made sense for the player to be able to choose 7 for this computer game. So we have the Bruja clan. Basically, you're physical fighters. They punch things. They move super fast. They can take a beating.
Ooh.
Also, I believe that's the Spanish word for witch, which is weird, but the clan names like to use Spanish words for some reason.
I was wondering why that was tickling my mind for a second.
Yeah. And then we have the Gangrel clan. The, shall we say, bestial clan. They shapeshift. They can control animals.
Andreal.
And then we have, let's go to this one, the Toreador. You'd think these would be the physical brutes, but they're actually the personality types. They're very, they manipulate people with talking, essentially. The artists. Sans the Tommy guns.
Don't ask me why, but I instantly thought of what's it called in Star Wars where they use the Force to manipulate someone's thoughts?
The Jedi mind trick.
I thought it was, yeah. You made me think of Jedi mind trick.
Oh, there's actually something much closer to that. But we'll get to that. Then we have the Tremere, the mages, the sole users of thaumaturgy, which is blood magic.
Ooh.
These guys were actually named after something from, the guy who invented Vampire the Masquerade named one of the clans after something from his previous game, Ars Magica. So that's where Tremere comes in. And there's also a bit of crossover with another game that he made, if you can believe it.
Really now?
Yeah, because all of the World of Darkness games technically share a setting, but when you play a vampire game, you're generally not expecting to encounter other creatures of the night that much. Maybe sometimes. Anyways... Then we have the Ventrue, the businessmen, the nobles, the guys with the actual brainwashing powers.
See, I was gonna make a joke like, "Oh, the worst vampires of them all, politicians."
Yes, politicians, and in fact, my least favorite clan in this game because their skill set is just not ready for some of the things that Bloodlines throws at you. They cannot feed on animals, and that's a problem.
No, see, I could see that because the thing is, they want to go for the people because they can drain them dry in more ways than one.
Yes. Now, there's two more clans that I haven't talked about because I'm definitely not selecting them. First up, the Malkavians. Now, this clan is very, very special in Bloodlines. Malkavians are nuts, okay? They saw a little bit too deeply into the truth, and they can be difficult to understand. They're demented. And that actually comes up in the gameplay because they wrote an entire set of dialogue options that are exclusive to Malkavians.
Really?
Yeah, and many characters react to what the Malkavian says. It's a joy, but also not something you want to do on your first playthrough because it could be very confusing. Then again, maybe that's the point. Also, I love the female model because... Oh, look at these jiggle physics.
Oh my god.
Panty shot!
Oh my god.
Okay, let's refrain from that too much. It was 2004 after all. And then finally we have the Nosferatu, the living vampire copyright infringements. They cannot be seen or else the vampire clan will get sued.
Oh my god.
Just kidding, but the entire idea behind the Nosferatu is that they do indeed look like Count Orlok from the old Nosferatu movie. And because of that, they're so monstrous that being seen, like, is just a dead giveaway that there's a vampire there. So they actually have to use a lot of sneaking skills. They have to navigate the sewers to get around cities.
Ooh.
And that's also, like, that impacts the game, too, because NPCs actually have unique reactions to the Nosferatu player as well. See, 2 entire clans in this game just have a lot of unique NPC reactions, and I just love this game for it. But they're very advanced to use, so we're not going to play them. My clan of choice is going to be the Gangrel for their unique animal-related abilities. Oh, of course, the bunny vampire chooses the animal vampire. Let's make it a lady, too. Like, every clan in this game has some sort of skill set that they can use throughout the game, except for Ventrue. Ventrue is just really, like, not all there for me. But yeah, I replayed the game as a Gangrel. It was a lot of fun, and it wasn't nearly as overpowered as Tremere is. So let's do that. Now, in the patched versions of the game, you can also select a history. This is apparently a cut feature that was restored. It just allows you to select from a bunch of possible backstories, such as homosexual, ex-cop, hard-ass chica, and pothead. I don't know.
Of course. Though, this was cut?
Yeah, it was. It wasn't in the base game. See, the unofficial patch is just the way you've got to play the game these days. So, like, this one makes it so that same-sex NPCs give you more blood, I think.
Huh.
Oh, wait, this actually just doesn't do anything. One of these will, like, change the amount of blood you get from the opposite gender or the same gender, something like that. Some of them just do, like, they affect your starting stats. Like, this is the one I'm going to use, Environmental Activist, because it gives more priority to certain skill sets as far as your starting stats go. And there are also, like, histories with unique powers. Like, one of these is, yeah, your animalism effects last longer and are more powerful, but you have difficulty maintaining any proteon effect for long. Yeah, that's the kind of thing you can find. So these can shake up certain playthroughs more so than others if you deign to use them. I'm just going to stick with this one.
Alrighty.
All right. So, our stats. In this game, like, it tries to follow the tabletop game as much as possible, but I don't think it was done perfectly because there are certain, like, attributes and skills here that just aren't worth a lot. Like, dexterity just affects lockpicking, for instance, and that's apparently all. Oh, sneaking too. I guess that's fine. Okay, so dexterity is fine, but, like, your appearance stat is completely bad because all it does is open up some seduction options, and like there's just not a lot of use for that.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's like
Like why?
three different like dialogue persuasion mechanics, which is neat. Let's see here. I want intelligence. Yes. No, do I want intelligence? I guess it doesn't matter. We'll take wits. Now let's see here. Like, there's a bunch of different skills. I'll explain them all as they come up. But the most important one for my purposes is knowledges, because like the scholarship option here affects your persuasion checks. Kind of want that. And I can also take. I guess it's better to just take all 3 dots in scholarship, because that'll save me some like leveling later. I will take 1 point in subterfuge. That's all I'm ever going to take in that. Don't you worry. And this is also going to be a fist fighting character, because I tried a character with swords earlier, and I want to try fist fighting now.
And you just think last we checked, we were just playing with a whole bunch of magics. Now we're just going to swing at things.
Yeah. Like, your fist fighting skill actually affects your ability to just bite somebody's neck, because they might resist if you're in combat or something. And I'll take a point in guns, because guns are cool.
But I was about to say, like, and I know some people might chew me out on this, but I look at this and it really kind of does give me like D&D vibes.
Well, yeah, it is. It is based on a tabletop game, so there you go. Though it was very much different. Like, I've seen actual plays of this. Definitely a different experience. So now we have the most important part, the vampire disciplines, which are the various powers you can have. There are some exclusive ones for particular clans. For us, Gangrel, we've got Animalism, which is controlling animals. Fortitude, which means you can get shot and it'll just bounce off of you like a rubber dart.
Ooh.
And Proteon, which is shapeshifting, not as like powerful as when Alucard does it, for example, but it does give you some nice claws.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
But I will take the animalism because I want to get to one of, like, the animalism thing is an entire skill tree, so I want to get those out of the way as quickly as possible because there's some good ones. So, with that, I think we're ready to begin.
Alrighty, let's do it.
Rise from the grave. The embrace. The act of transforming a mortal into a vampire.
I want to show you something.
And this is how we start.
First step, you drain them dry. Then you feed them a little vitae. Vampire blood. That's when you become a vampire. Bitch!
What a shirt.
I didn't realize I would be wearing that the entire game.
There you go.
Oh, geez, what the heck? Hey!
Hold it.
Well, we got killed rather quickly.
That was the stake and everything. God damn.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had this evening. It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. No. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of siring. Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization. But as some of you may know, the penalty for this transgression is death. Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our society, lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me.
For this really awkward pose.
Let the penalty commence.
Oh!
That's a giant-ass sword just to cleave someone's head off.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must obey. Therefore, I have decided that
This is bullshit!
Well then.
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost. Good evening.
Well, we've had our unlife saved already, it seems.
Surprising, because I thought we just got staked.
You know, we weren't barbecued. Get it?
Your sire, tragic, my apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere to if we wish to survive. When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old society. Understand my predicament. Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by your sire. This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back until you do. Good evening.
When I think vampires, I think California! Now I'm just stealing little Karibo jokes. Item gained, fists. Well, good to know I didn't have that before. Let's see
Oh
here.
yeah, thankfully they didn't take our hands.
What a scene, man. Hoo-wee. Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. How about that? Look, kiddo, this is probably a lot for you to take in, so, why don't you let me show you the ropes? What do you say?
Who are you?
I'm Jack. What's important is I'm offering help. You make it back from Santa Monica with your hide and we'll trade life stories, okay? Till then, I got about this much time. You in or out?
Your ears are not deceiving you. That's the voice of John DiMaggio.
I was gonna say, he sounds oddly familiar.
Indeed. They got some A-list voice at work for this game. But yeah, we could use the help.
All right. Why don't we, step out back here?
Yeah, let's get away from that horrible place.
Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones stuff at least, you know. Could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a drink yet?
A drink? Of what?
Oh, man, we're popping a cherry here.
What a way to say it.
All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb, your new champagne, like your new fucking heroin, kid. Get ready, though, because, hey, it's never as sweet as the first time.
They say that about a lot of things. What do I do?
Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human, or else hope you can't find his car.
So, what do I mean,
Alright. You go down there casually. You creep up on him. You bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't cat so natural you think you've done it 1,000 times already.
Won't he become a vampire then?
Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it. Be sure, though, and this is important, so listen up. Be sure not to drain him dry, okay? It might be hard to resist, but don't kill him.
Alrighty. I was hoping that I wouldn't have to. So, how's the audio, by the way? Because the balancing is really weird in this game, and I didn't see an option to, like, tone down sound effects or anything.
It sounds good enough. I can hear the voices just fine.
Alright, cool. So, feeding on humans. Definitely an important part of vampireness. He's a smoker, though. Maybe this isn't a good idea. Oh, well. Oh, look at that. As stated, you don't want that red meter to run out.
Because I imagine that's what kills him in the end.
Yes. You can apparently survive with only 70% of the blood in your body, then you need medical attention, so I guess the red meter represents that.
Yeah. Hell yeah, you're feeling it. I can see it in your eyes. You're a born-again predator. Feeling that blood bubbling inside you, lifting you up. That's it, kid. That's what it's all about right there.
Great! When do I get my cape? Do I get to pick the color?
Alright, now you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but wait, it gets better. All kindred, that's our word for vampire. All kindred have a few things in common. Things that set them right square above humans on the food chain.
Yeah, like what?
Like sharper senses, a body that can take a beating, and if you play your cards right, eternal life. That's no sure bet, but still a chance at immortality's not a bad deal. And that's just for starters. Fringe benefits for joining the club.
So I'm going to live forever?
Well, you
Wouldn't
can
be the
still
first
get
time.
destroyed, but forget the books and the movies. Garlic, worthless. A cross, shove it right up their ass. A steak, only if it catches you in the heart, and then it just paralyzes you. Running water, that's no problem. I bathe. Occasionally. Now,
Occasionally.
gun blast to the head. Oh, that's
Occasionally, he says.
real trouble. Sunlight, well, you catch a sunrise and it's all over, kiddo. Get it?
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Hello.
Fuck is this? You get inside here and head upstairs. We'll meet up in a bit. I'm just gonna go see what the ruckus is.
You do that. Yeah, I don't like that sound. Let's get away from it. Alrighty. Indoor area here.
Oh my god, actual indoor areas!
Yes! Unlike certain other games where you had to, like, load an entire extra zone, right?
This is so weird, man. I'm not used to it. Is this what a vampire is like? We don't have to wait for load times?
I guess not. Anyway, normally I would not go through this tutorial, but you get a free lockpick. I always do it for that.
Come down here.
How did you get here?
Stay
How
away
did you
from
get
the
here?
windows. Oh, it's a Sabat raid. Sabat, they're, Christ, I was hoping to spare you this shit till later. The Sabat, well, they're mostly mindless, bloodthirsty assholes. That's all you need to know for now, right?
Yep, that summarizes Chris Sabat in a nutshell.
Sabat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell, put a little heat on the new prince.
What's the prince a prince of?
No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Sabat might be mindless, but they hit like a Mack truck, like raging savages. Nothing a fledgling like me wants to mess with.
What am I supposed to do?
Shh. Heads up. Back away.
Yeah, just waste your ammo like that, buddy.
They got.
Hello.
Ooh. What did he just do?
skills that I would love to learn myself. Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. I never want that on me.
All right, we gotta vamoose out the back quick. I'll stay and keep a watch out. You get us into the office. The door's around the corner here.
I'm on it.
All right.
So lockpicking is a thing, of course.
We even know.
I have no idea what happened to my arm, though.
It.
Just gonna check something. Yeah, you just teleported inside.
I guess vampires can do that. Can I do that?
Shortcut, he says.
Exactly an angel in life, were you?
I know how to handle myself.
Cool. Now, if you want a lesson on how really not to act, take notes from those Sabat assholes. You're a big bad vampire. Yeah, great, congrats. Now keep it to yourself. You go roar and you beat your chest, and that's what you can expect.
Wait, I've still got that list of people from high school. Why not?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's why the wolf doesn't want the sheep to know he's there. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento. And it's why you didn't know any of this when you woke up this morning.
Ah, I get it.
Keep our secret
All right.
secret and you make things easier on all of us. We're living in the age of cell phone cameras. Fuck-ups ain't tolerated. Makes sense enough, right? Well, it ain't a casual thing for a fledgling like you.
What do you mean? What could happen?
That party back there with the guy in the suit and the Magilla gorilla? The assholes that put your sire to death? That's the Camarilla. They make a tidy business out of enforcing vampire laws like this one.
Camarilla, so they're like the vampire good guys?
Yeah, I'll tell you what I think some other time, maybe. I like to let people form their
I
own
like this guy.
So what's next?
All right, now don't worry, because I know the area. You know what? I'm glad we're in this situation, you and I. It illustrates a point. You gotta utilize your surroundings.
Okay, but what does that mean exactly?
You do what you gotta do. Theft, destruction of property, breaking and entering. These will be the least of your sins before the night's out. So look around here. You gotta get out the back there through that magnetically sealed door. There must be a key someplace.
I'll find it. So I want to illustrate something that you didn't really bring up. Up here in your character sheet, you have Masquerade points. In the tabletop game, the Masquerade would be handled by, like, role-playing, but here it's like a quantifiable score. So every time you get seen feeding on somebody or something like that, you lose a Masquerade point, and losing them all means it's just game over, because they get sick of you having, like, to cover for you and stuff.
Ooh.
So anyways, moving on. Die, my darling.
Well then.
So, computers are a mechanic in this game. We need to pop open this safe, and there's a computer right here. So I'll just type in this. Oh, it needs a password. Well, one thing you can do is try to hack the computer. Very basic hacking mechanic, but apparently the password was Chop Shop. So I'll unlock the safe here.
God, such a weak password.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it's just written right here on the paper, though, so we could have just typed it in. Right, so, containers, yes, there's the key.
There we go. Now take that key card and head out the back. I'll meet you out in the alley there. I'm gonna check out things from topside.
Got it. Right, so, the door is... Let's see, was this the door over here? Yeah. That doesn't look like it needs a key card, but okay. So we head out...
What year? Uh-oh.
Sorry, what year... Oh, hello, Jack.
Dude's effective. Very effective.
Yeah, that was impressive. Unfortunately, I've taken a hit. That was a lot of health lost. It got me with that machine gun.
Fucking waste
Well,
of
let's
our
do that.
life, these Sabat vatos. Need a wing? Hey, look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Better feed, though. There's someone down the stairs here. It's not the freshest catch, but it'll do.
What's the difference? Blood's blood, right?
Now, when it comes to feeding, it's quality blood you're looking for, not the quantity. Bums and lowlife don't pack the same punch that a healthy, well-bred human will. Juice bags with a pedigree, that's the good stuff. But you gotta take what you can get. You ever had a PhD, kid? Ooh, that's good stuff.
If you say so.
Remember what I
Well
said,
then.
though. Don't kill them. At least not the innocent ones. You're a monster now. Make no mistake. One of the damned and the fallen. You need to hold on to every last shred of humanity you have.
Let's say I got a little overzealous. What happens then?
An innocent's an innocent. You kill one, even a worthless bum, even by accident, and it's gonna cost you a piece of your own humanity. Bring you closer to that beast you got welling up inside you.
The beast? What exactly does that mean?
The beast, it's always there, waiting to take over. When it does, it's like a wild animal wearing your skin. Desperate, scared, reckless. They'll do anything to survive, and it's you that has to deal with the consequences.
So I can't kill anyone? That seems a little restricting.
I said innocent humans. If some asshole levels a 12 gauge your way, you drain him, skin him, and bash in his skull. Self-preservation is a vital part of humanity after all. My favorite part, in fact.
I think I follow.
The only way to fight the beast is to keep in touch with your humanity and don't go hungry. It's a fine line.
Got it.
All right, now go feed. Careful though, he's gonna drain fast.
So yes. Another meter up here is humanity is essentially a karma meter, if you will. When humanity is low, when you don't have blood, you can just randomly fly into a berserk rage known as a frenzy. It's very bad to lose control.
Yikes.
And in particular, Gangrel frenzy more often than the other vampires. Not as often as the Bruja, though. Anyway. Feeding on humans also heals you, by the way.
Oh, dang, he wasn't kidding. He drained fast.
Not quite as good, huh? You can do worse. There's some rats down the way. Think I'm kidding? You can survive feeding on animals if you can stomach that kind of thing.
Worse than a bum's neck? That scarf tasted like old gym socks.
Well, give it a try.
I'll think about it. Yeah, there should be like a rat or something around here. I'm not sure exactly. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. Just eat the poor little thing.
Yikes.
That doesn't give you a lot of blood. And I mentioned Ventru cannot feed on rats, so they actually have to pass on this part of the tutorial.
I guess I wonder, is the opening the same for, like, every class?
Yes. Clan, by the way.
Plan. My bad.
You rat sucker. Hey, I don't care what you do, but just so you know, polite vampire society looks down on that kind of thing.
Yeah, polite vampire society. They can be polite and
Yeah.
pass me the salt for my rat.
Keep it down. Got someone around the way here.
Just one guy?
Not too much of a threat by himself, but you never know if there's more in shouting range. You're gonna have to sneak past.
Sneak where?
The building across from us with the garage door. There's some double doors on the far side. I'll meet you inside. Just stay low and stick to the shadows. And don't let him see you.
I'll do my best. See you in a minute.
Alright, go.
Gone. Alright, so sneaking is one of those parts of the game that is a bit on the jankier side. So you can duck down here and see there's going to be a guy over here. There are missions in the game where you have to sneak and not get caught. I don't plan on doing those because, oh boy, that's him over there. It can be frustrating to just get caught once and have that ruin everything. Oh, somehow he detected me.
Uh-oh.
See, I don't even know how that happened.
Because, is that gray meter on the left?
Apparently the gray meter is how much light is on you, and, like, that number at the top is, like, how close they are to detecting you or something. So, if I just wait until, he doesn't come around this side, does he? No, he's going away. So when it starts decreasing, that's when you know you're free to slip by. There we go. Second try
okay.
isn't bad.
Keep it quiet. They're in Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too. Go take care of him. Don't worry, he's probably greener than you.
That's pretty green.
The Sabbat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training program. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's a vampire.
How can that be?
He's probably just turned and beaten over the head. They like to do that, make shock troops, cannon fodder, put him out of his misery.
Wow. I'll do my best.
He is a vampire, so be ready.
I was born ready.
Go get him.
I'm on it. Jeez, do I need to tell you any more times?
I know how to fight. You take hand and put it on face. Very fast.
Let's see, where is he? We're gonna do a stealth kill here. Oh, careful. See, I can see his shoulder peeking out there. Turn around, please. Do we have to... I'll use the shadows. Yeah, by using the shadows here, you can creep up on him very easily. Got him.
Nice.
And he dropped his tire iron.
Ooh.
Nice little
Not the
weapon.
most graceful weapon.
Oh yeah, I should like check the item description. Let's see here. Could be used for fixing a flat, sure. Some item descriptions are amazing.
Love it.
That's that. Sounds like you got another pack moving in, though. The Sabbat are going all out. Better head underground, avoid straight bullets.
Sounds like a good strategy.
All right, head down into the basement through the grate in there. Keep that tire iron handy. I'll be there in a minute.
See ya. Let's see here. There's a grate here. In the bathroom, apparently. Hey, look, a human. Yeah, so this is going to teach us about persuasion options.
Stay back. Keep your distance.
Uh,
Now, who the hell are you? You involved in all this? Because I'm gonna radio this in, and SWAT will be all over this place.
most men don't fear me until it's far too late. Wow, smart and sexy.
Thank you. Look, lady, I don't know what you want, and I'm not about to take a bullet for this job.
Just show me the way out.
Yeah, okay. All right. This way. This will lead us up to the warehouse. We can maybe sneak out that way.
Better stay here. It's too dangerous for you. So you can tell him to go first, and if you do that, he just runs right into this enemy and gets killed. Then you lose humanity because, nice going, you got an innocent killed.
That sounds beginner's trappy.
Well, it's a good learning experience.
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabbat's getting scattered. I'm gonna keep an ear to the ground. Be careful going forward here. Could be a whole mess of them hold up.
The more the merrier. So let's see, we have a locked door here. But it's actually too difficult for my current lockpicking skill. So what I'm going to use is one of my vampire powers. You can simply spend some blood to increase your stats temporarily, which will allow us to lockpick the door.
Ooh.
Now, our blood meter is effectively a magic meter. You spend blood on your powers. But when it starts getting low, then you run the risk of the frenzy stuff, as I mentioned before. Let's see here. It wants me to use a specific power. So one of the animalism abilities is the burrowing beetle, which is basically a beetle gun. Bang! Oh,
Go, my bug.
it wanted me to use. It wanted me to use fortitude. Okay, fine, fine. I'll use it. Punch.
Whoa.
There we go. That's better. Let's see. What does it want me to do now?
I think they're clearing out.
Oh,
There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Head through here and come to an elevator around the way.
I'll meet you over there.
Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
No problem. If I'm not there in 10 minutes, call the president. Okay, now it wants me to try Proteon. This will be interesting. Heat vision
Oh.
and much better punching. There we go.
There we go.
And this is where they want me to use a burrowing beetle.
There we go. Nice.
Also, that's actually the level 2 power. The level 1 power just calls a bunch of crows to fight for you.
Huh. How's that lesser? It's crows compared to a bug.
Well, it doesn't really get under their skin, I must say. So you can pick up and throw objects. There's a bit of physics to it. Lets you distract enemies. It's kind of janky, but it works. You know what? Do they want me to just get past him? Okay.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. I'm here thinking it's Sabat moving up in here. It's the fucking locals about to take one for the hood.
So what do we do?
They probably seen too much. Here, take this 38. Fucking pea shooter, but a few shots in it will take down a human.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna want it back, so don't go die and lose it. I don't use guns much. They're noisy, they're clumsy, practically useless against vampires, but still, a kindred's gotta keep up with the times. And in modern-day Los Angeles, that means coming strapped.
I like this. Wait, useless against vampires?
Well, some are more lethal than others, of course. Watch out for those shotguns. Ouch, those things can smart, I tell you.
I hear you.
Head up to clear out what's left of them. Can't have them running their mouths about any of this. I'm gonna make sure there's no straggling around outside.
Okay.
Alright.
Gunplay. Nice and simple. I shot that bottle clean off.
Nice.
Give me some more blood in me. I need that.
Oh, you're right, they don't give much.
There's gonna be plenty of elevators in this game. Let's reload, and a guy with a bat. You think he's a vampire because he's got a bat? Okay, let's see. It looks like they're gonna force me to hit him from the front here. Well, here's the windup and the pitch. Oh, strike! Strike! Fine. I'll just do it the usual way. These ones you can drain dry.
Yeah. Like, and they, oh, someone's shooting.
Yeah.
Ow.
Hey, bada bada bada, swing bada.
Oh, let me guess though. A dead human you can't drain, can you?
Nope.
Yeah.
Kiddo, just like that, it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city for the night.
That's it? It's all over?
Until the next night when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back. Parry, dodge, spin and all that, and so on and so on and so on.
So this is normal.
Well, to be honest, we came at an interesting time, let's say. The Camarilla, the Sabat. Now, in LA, these are the new kids on the block. There's already plenty of kindred had stakes down in California long before them. Now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city. A lot of tension out there. A lot of fear. A lot of jittery, high-strung predators clinging to their little pieces of eternity.
You're losing me here, Jack.
Oh, boy. Oh, I think they're looking for you outside. Guess you've got a cab to catch. Was hoping to fill you in on a little bit more, but hell, you'll figure it all out.
I will sleep over it, but I would like to keep the gun.
If you make it back, stop in at the last round. It's a bar downtown here. I'll fill you in on the politics. Now, that's the stuff that'll kill you. Good luck.
No kidding. The very idea shudders, because if we're talking vampire politics, that shit can go on for an eternity.
Indeed. Welcome to our new home in Santa Monica. Looks pretty nice, and they even ordered pizza, but we're vampires, so I don't know why that's there.
I mean,
Well.
you always gotta have your pizza to look normal, I guess.
I guess so. The Masquerade and all that. Did you catch that, by the way? The Camarilla and the Masquerade?
I see we're having the theme starting.
Yeah. So the fridge has... Ooh, packs of blood. Well, potions weren't going to be useful, now were they?
I mean, if Final Fantasy taught me anything, a potion would hurt us.
Yeah. There's a pill bottle here. What's a pill bottle doing there? Estrogen. Caution, do not take if male.
Well then.
Well, you know, if I took it, it probably wouldn't have any noticeable effects. And I've stolen from little Karibo again. There's a radio here.
Hello, LA. You're a great
They've got a whole radio show you can listen to.
I like how the icon's a phonograph.
Oh, yeah.
or just new to this whole radio thing. You're listening to
The Deb of Night.
The
I don't like to listen to that for too long, but there are some, like, funny things that you can catch on the radio sometimes, and there's even a news channel.
Witnesses say that they were shocked when the negative Zero Star emerged unscathed and apparently unfazed by his high-speed accident. Rivers released a statement stating that Rivers' crash was due to a mechanical problem and that the studio is not pursuing legal action against Rivers for the trademark gate's destruction. Miraculously, this is the second crash Rivers has escaped unharmed in the last year. A massive
Sounds suspicious, wouldn't you say? So, fun fact about that guy on the TV, by the way, he is actually, like, physically in this zone. So if you, like, no-clip, you can actually find him, and he's got, a clip of money next to him. So that's a little Easter egg.
Nice.
Speaking of money.
I was gonna say, I thought you said that you would be able to drain him.
I wish you could. Your wallet is empty, baby. You're so broke you can't even afford to pay attention. Oh, that's bottom of the barrel.
Nice.
So somebody left us $100. That's nice. A wallet set for a night on the town. Hey, the password for your computer is Sunrise. Keep the cash in the drawer. It's yours. I dropped you an email with my address. Come on over it after you get settled. Mercurio. And this. At your convenience, please come and visit me in my home downtown. I leave this to guide you. Dark blood, our curse. A light, this verse. Such power I sense in one so young. Come find me where burns the mystical sun. M. Strauss, Tremere Regent. Well, I guess I will pass on hacking into my own laptop. Mercurio will contact you when you arrive in Santa Monica. Waste no time in meeting with him. SL. I'm going to ignore that one. You kind of got the wrong gender, guys.
Even back then, you get that spam mail.
Kilpatrick's crime-puter?
What?
Looking for that lazy-ass ex-husband who's late on his alimony payments? How about that jerk who knocked you up? Look no further.
Wow.
With Arthur Kilpatrick's amazing crime-puter, you can find almost anyone with a record, and these days that's just about everyone. So come on down to Arthur Kilpatrick's bail bonds. If you've got the dead beat, we've got the technology to find him. Let's see. This one's from Mercurio. Come on over to my place, and once you get situated, and we'll talk about what you'll need to get the job done. I'm going to pick up explosives right now, some astrolite. I should be back by the time you come over. I'm at 24 Main Street in number 4. Walk to the end of the alley, and my building is the next one on the right. M. The game begins. A pawn is moved. Oh, great. I had enough of the chess motifs in Ace Attorney Investigations.
Well then.
Yes. Nice little apartment that we've been situated in. There are some other rooms you could break into if you wished. Someone hasn't picked up their paper. Carnival of Death. Gruesome remains found on the pier. Police baffled. Might be worth checking out later. There's also a little mailbox here. Right, now for a night on the town.
Hey, lady. You got some change, lady?
Change? You got change? Oh, come on, help a guy out. Here, it's not much, but I hope it helps.
That's very nice. Thank you.
You know, he's all alone back here. Don't look at me.
After all, we need.
I needed to top off. Don't look at me.
I was saying, no, that's the payment.
Mm-hmm. Strolling out the alleyway.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I was gonna say, it sounds like someone had one hell of a night.
I'll say. We better check that out. Sir, did you see that man?
What time is it?
What are you doing?
Nothing. Nothing. Just waiting for a friend to get off work. He's a police officer, old army buddy. He should be bringing his dog as well. It's a Rottweiler. Wonderful attack dogs they are.
Terribly sorry to trouble you. My wallet's been stolen and I need to take a cab.
Oh, I completely understand. Here, take a few bucks. Think nothing of it. I wouldn't be surprised if in this neighborhood you were pickpocketed. Anyhow, good evening, and do be careful.
Wow, that was easy.
Thank you.
Well, let's check it out, shall we?
Elysium.
Ah, yes. There are a couple of definitions for the different areas you come across. You see how there's an E above my life meter?
Oh, yeah.
That means we're in a vampire's domain, essentially. It's a place where they don't want you to do combat. The actual in-universe definition of Elysium is like a place where where vampires gather, and you're just not allowed to use any powers or bring out weapons or anything. Like, peaceful talking place.
Gotcha. Though, this guy looks less than peaceful right now.
Yeah.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
You want me to call an ambulance?
What? No. I got a record back east on Heat Day. Don't touch that phone. No goddamn cops.
Okay. Are you Mercurio?
Yeah. You looking for the astrolite? I can feel a draft on my fucking insides. They shanked me, the bastards. The blood ain't working no more. My head, it feels cracked. Oh, I think my eyes popped.
Ugh. Stay with me. What happened?
What is this lump? Is this my rib? Oh, holy shit. My rib is poking through my side? Oh, I'm all numb. You gotta look and tell me.
It's a broken bottle. Now tell me what happened to you.
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in LA. I verified him. Organization seem reliable. Guy mixes up speed. His crew sells it. Occasionally does explosives. I set up a drop. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat. It feels like I got a friggin' horse kicking it.
I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. I should have handled those pricks. Goddamn dirty Cali rat bastards.
Hey!
Cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff. Had to crawl to my car, crawl my ass up here. The vamp blood's the only thing holding me together. But shit, they got the money, they got the astrolite.
Vamp blood?
Right. You're straight off the bus. Once a month I get fed vampire blood. Heals me faster. Makes me stronger than a normal human. I don't age. By looking at me, you wouldn't realize it, but I'm almost 60.
Huh. Sounds like...
you were a vampire.
Well, you can feed a human vampire blood and they become what's known as a ghoul. We'll learn a little bit more later. So where do I find the astrolite now? Or, actually, I prefer the second option. Did you learn anything in all that time, genius?
Hold on. You think I'm some amateur? I got their number. Those small-time sons of bitches live out in a dump on the beach. Maybe 4 or 5 of them. The one's got the explosives is Dennis. Got my money too, that prick.
How do I get there?
Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin' directions.
Yes.
Down the street, in the parking garage, stairs down to the beach. On the right. Those better not be some of my last words.
How do I get it back?
You gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I wanna kill him. Do whatever you people do. I blew it, I know.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah, if you could... Oh,
just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
I'll bring something back for you.
One more thing. About the deal. I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead. I'm begging you. I got a way of getting people what they need. You don't say anything, I can help you out.
Good to know. Goodbye.
If only these pills would help him, but no, I don't think he'd want them.
The estrogen. Well, let's see if we can find something to help him out. We can probably check out the clinic later. So, through the parking lot, he said. It's probably in the opposite direction.
Hey, how's it going, girl?
Do I know you?
Oh, man, wait. Say that again.
Okay. Do I know you? Maybe you could hear me if you pulled your head out of your ass.
There! You... Oh, man. You're a vampire, aren't you?
What? Vampire? What the hell are you smoking?
Come on, you are too. Oh, man. Don't bullshit me, girl. Just come clean. I ain't gonna tell no one. It's okay. I just want to talk.
Alright then, let's talk.
Hell yeah! Oh, man. I knew it. Oh, jeez. I knew you were. I just could tell. Oh, man. This is great.
He's a little too excited.
Damn, it was like I could just sense you. The name's Knox. Pleasure to meet you. Oh, man.
Are you a vampire? How do you know all of this?
I'm a ghoul. I didn't know about any of this stuff until a couple of months ago. When this guy just appeared and, well, all of a sudden, BAM! Whoa, man! Vampires are real and wacky.
You're messing with the camera.
Blew my goddamn mind.
You said you're a ghoul? What is that?
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. Can heal up quick and that kind of stuff. Jeez, oh man.
Jeez, oh man.
Ooh, watch out.
You seem to enjoy it.
It's awesome! Man, after that first taste of vampire blood, it's like the best drug. Oh man, I'm telling you, it's like... Well, it didn't mess me up. Just made me feel like I was better at everything. I felt like a god just sucking on that nasty dude's wrist.
Who was this nasty dude?
Oh man, I really wish I could tell you, but I don't think I'm supposed to. But it's really cool to be talking to you just, well, because I don't get a lot of chance to talk to vampires. Oh man! Well, other than my master, so I thought I'd just say, you know, what's up? You know?
Okay. So what are you doing around here?
Look, I probably shouldn't tell you this, but I'm on a secret mission for my master. Well, hey! It's been great talking to you, man. But I better be going. Oh, man, you know, important stuff to do.
Okay. See you around. We got some weird ones in this game.
I'll say, I find it funny how he's supposed to be innocuous, but he has like a vampire badge on his suit.
Oh, really? Did he?
It looked like it looked like a little cartoon vampire on his like suit. Yeah.
Oh, I got
He's still there.
Yeah, he's still here. I guess you got a point. It seemed more like a monkey to me. See.
I was looking at it. I kind of see tiny fangs. I could be wrong.
Well, you never know. Let's see here.
I could believe some vampires to be vain enough to just have like an entire brand just ironically named after like vampires or something.
Oh, just you wait.
Oh, I'm excited.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say, it's the second worst thing I've ever seen.
Poor bastard down there is torn in two. By the looks of it, you think someone tied him to two horses and raced them in opposite directions. What could you have possibly seen that was worse than what's down there?
It was about 3 years ago. I was in Malibu. Found this guy on the beach. Looked like, I don't know, animal attack.
Shark bite?
Nah, I've seen shark fights. This was something different. Whatever killed him, the head was missing, the hands were missing. And there were these huge slashes. But
Bullshit.
no. The guy literally slashed to ribbons. The worst part was I was waiting for the meat wagon.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna listen to the whole thing, but like, Yeah, let's get.
Jesus.
We should probably get.